It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the Dreadnoughts leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Dreadnoughts and the Armadillos. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scotts alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In this season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, or at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out. They figure out who they are and what they are right now. Their biggest strengths and their most glaring weaknesses. In this game, it's about...
We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Kate, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You don't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, it's part of the learning curve they're climbing. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Another carry for him. And he's held up short of midfield after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up second down. Right up the gut. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
Murray taking it right to the air. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Short throws drops, this one's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good too.
Murray on third down. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. They'll run here on first down. And they get him down after a solid gain up to the 31. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They go play action here. Complete out to the right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. Murray from the pistol. Stick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be...
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
On now is the punt team for the Dreadnoughts. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. Fair catch is made, a yard or 2 short of midfield. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. A tight end in motion now. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. to throw now. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. That count runs their offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Their offense running back out now. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Plowing up the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. That run gets him 7. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Just 3-0 is our score. More from this one right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They're looking at 3rd and very long. He has the first over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And they'll have 1st down. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Give now to the running back. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Lone man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown. The Armadillos make it a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Armadillos make it a 10-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Another drive coming up for this offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Man in motion out of the slot. Trying again following the sack. Throw reeled in by Thomas.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. The Armadillos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 32. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They'll run here following the penalty. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Giving up a touchdown on that last possession, you've got to come back and answer. And they found one on the last couple plays. Recovered a little footing for themselves here defensively and put this offense behind the sticks.
Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll give them a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Uh-oh, he can't escape. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Hits his running back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Dreadnoughts start to fight back with their first points of this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. The Dreadnoughts cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now this offense ready to head back out. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off to the back. And this is going to be a short carry that just reaches the 40. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. There's a handoff up the gut. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. This time it's a passing play. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give him a first down. Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. 2nd and 3 now. From the 19. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed to his running back.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing from the gun here. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Murray bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive, the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Here's the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Throwing on 3rd and long. Brought in right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. So no return on that punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Now this offense getting set to work here. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Throw on 3rd down. He's Marley won't risk something here, just chucks it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Punter on now, and he gets into this one. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt goes 63 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call? Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Murray here on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He'll try and run this. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's able to keep it moving down to the 28. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A game of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense getting set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 28. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's the rookie out of Florida. And the Dreadnoughts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Here comes their offense out again. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation, Rick.
And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Throwing here, Murray. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. This offense making its way back out now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Simple dive up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once, and especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Call it 1 yard on the run. That's going to set up 4th and 7.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
The Armadillos sending out their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. Fielded just ahead of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And they're going to be set up in great position to begin their drive. They'll run here on first down. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Back to throw, Murray. Allen there to haul it in. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the run, and we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's just a field goal game right now as we get set for our final quarter. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. Got all of it, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game!
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game. A whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a man, right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He's going deep! And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Hits his running back. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And they're going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this one. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Slot man in motion right. And he's brought down for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Murray on 3rd down. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. The give now out of the shotgun. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Another carry for him. And he's tackled for a short gain. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. Looking to the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they get this down to the 28. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
And an Albuquerque 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
It is cut left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He's back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Now outruns their offense to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in San Antonio. Dreadnoughts down by only 3. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. To throw. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play, and that gives them the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. This offense getting all set for this series. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And it's going to be 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Now to throw. Cut out left. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a 1st down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
One final shot here. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a well-earned win for the Dreadnoughts as we bid you farewell from San Antonio.